Hey guys, it's me, and today I want to do a makeup video for you. It's kind of different than the ones that I've done in the past. I am showing you kind of how I did this look, what I put on my face, and like the process and everything, but it's also showing the process of me doing the same exact makeup look and application on my friend Lauren, who is so Caucasian. Obviously I'm Asian, and she also has crease lids versus my monolid. So I thought it would be kind of fun to show this look in two different ways, just because I know a lot of you guys who follow me have crease lids and don't necessarily have monolids, and I just kind of wanted to show you what the same look and application and products looks like on somebody else who has different eyes, different skin tone, and all of that. As you'll notice in the video, Lauren's colors actually showed up a lot differently on her eyes than mine did. I used even the same blush, same highlight, everything, but the products looked just a little bit different on her. Some stuff was more vibrant, some stuff wasn't, but it still turned out really beautiful, and it worked for both of us, even though we have polar opposite skin tone, eye shape, and all of that. So I just thought it would be fun to see the same application and products in just two different ways, you know? So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any questions. I'll leave the list of products that I used underneath this video along with links. If you shop through any of the Makeup Geek links, I do get credit for that, so I will thank you in advance if you do that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm gonna let you get to the video right now. Like, right now. So since I have oily lids, I'm going to start by priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion. This just kind of keeps the eyeshadow in place and doesn't crease, and then makes sure it kind of stays as vibrant as possible throughout the day. And then also there is the anti-aging aspect of it, which I am getting older, which I have accepted. Next, taking a flat shader brush, I'm going to use Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean, and I'm going to pack that on the tops of my lids. Now, unlike Lauren, I do not have a crease in my eyes, so using my orbital bone, I'm going to use it as guidance as to where the top of my lid would be and where my pretend crease would be. Then, taking a MAC 217 blending brush, I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Unexpected. This makes a really great transition color, I think, and I'm going to put that in the crease of our eyes. Again, I'm going to use my orbital bone as kind of a guidance as to where my crease would be if I had one, and then I'm going to go a little bit above the crease as well. And this just makes a great color for the transition of darker colors to come into play, and just makes it look really smooth and really blended. Now, as you can see, I'm being careful not to take this too far into the inner corners of our eyes. If you take it in too far, it'll kind of make your eyes look more closed off. Both Lauren and I do have smaller shaped eyes, so I wanted to be very careful as to not do that so they do still stay open. But again, I wanted to bring that color in far enough that it blends really well with the rest of the eye. After that, I'm going to use a small crease dome brush. This is also by Makeup Geek. All of these shadows I think are by Makeup Geek as well, and this one is in the color Vintage. This is a really nice deep plum color, so this is just going to deepen out the outer V of the eye, and that's basically what I'm going to do with this color. Is I'm just going to work it into a V shape on the outside, kind of outlining and deepening up the outer corner of the eye. And because I want this look to look as blended as possible, I'm going to go back with my blending brush and then also that transition color that I used, Unexpected, and I'm just going to lightly blend in the darker color just to make sure everything looks really smooth and just really perfect. Then going in with a even smaller crease brush, I believe Makeup Geek calls this their outer V brush, I could be wrong. But I'm going to use that with Americano, which is a really nice deep, almost like coffee brown with a little bit of purple in it. And I'm going to deepen up the outer corner even more just to make a little bit more dramatic look. Since Lauren was getting photos done, I wanted to make the makeup really pop and it be visible in her pictures so that it wasn't washed out. But at the same time, I didn't want her to look like, you know, a hooker or something like that, because this definitely wasn't a nighttime look for her. Her pictures were outside during the day, so I still wanted her to look very just happy, natural, and not too overdone. Then once again, I'm going to go back to that blending brush with a little bit of Unexpected on it, and I'm just going to go back and forth and just again make sure everything's blended out so it looks very smooth and seamless. For the type of pictures Lauren was going for, I wanted to kind of give her a little bit of shimmer, and since everything we had used by now were matte, I used Stila's Kitten on the top of the lid. I went over the Vanilla Bean, which the Vanilla Bean made a really nice base color to put everything else on. If you're using matte colors, it's always good to put a, base shadow down first because it just makes the matte go on a lot smoother. So I did use Stila's Kitten to just kind of brighten up the eye, make it a little bit more glowy, make it a little bit more stand out. It just gave it a really nice look. Then, because I did use something so shimmery as Kitten on the top of the inner lids, I chose to use a matte highlight. So I just went back over with Vanilla Bean with just a small brush, and I just highlighted underneath the eyebrow, on top of the eyebrow bone, and it just really just makes the look come together. It kind of brings out and defines the eyebrows a little bit more, brings them forward a little bit more, and by keeping it matte, it doesn't make the whole look too shimmery. Moving on to eyeliner, I grabbed my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. It is my go-to. I love this eyeliner. I use it on everybody. I talk about it to everybody. I've talked about it to you guys for like 2 years now. It's just my favorite all around. I wanted to do a winged line on Lauren because she had never worn one before, but because she'd never worn one before, I wanted to make sure that I didn't overdo it. I like a really large and long and in-your-face bold wing line. I also need it because I am so monolided. So I did a very thick one on my own eye, but I kept it very subtle for Lauren just because, again, it was her first time wearing it. And if you're not comfortable with the way you look or the way your makeup is done in a photo, it's gonna show in your face. So I just wanted to ease her into it. So I did a very small wing line for her, and then of course a very bold and thick one for me. Again though, she does have creases, so a little one goes a long way, whereas because I am so monolided and my eyes are so hooded, mine disappear when I open my eyes, so I do have to kind of go overboard when it comes to the winged liner. Moving on to one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup, the eyelashes. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is also one of my ride or die products. I haven't changed this product. It's for 2 years. I've purchased new mascaras and they've never fulfilled what I needed, but I love the Too Faced mascara. It's just amazing. So that is what I'm using on my eyes. I'm putting quite a few coats on because I do want to be really full and thick. For Lauren's eyes, I am using the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes, I believe is what it's called. It worked really well on her eyelashes, but it does not work well on mine, so I thought it'd be perfect for her because she already does have a lot of lashes. She just needs them more defined. For me, I needed full because I have very just thin lashes, so I did go for the Too Faced. Now, if you're ever getting pictures done or you're going to be on video, I think that a good set of lashes can just make a huge difference in your overall appearance. So I did want to add lashes for her. This is something she's also not really done before, is worn fake lashes. So I did want to start her off with something that was really comfortable for beginners, which are the Ardell lashes. So she is wearing the Ardell Demi Wispies. I believe hers were maybe the Glamour ones though, because they're quite a bit longer than the ones that I have. They do have 2 different ones. Sometimes also, even if they're the same exact packaging, same exact, name, they can vary a little bit in length, so just make sure to look at them. The nice thing is when you're buying them in store, you can see them through the clear packaging to see what length you want. But for hers looked gorgeous on her, and she said they were pretty comfortable, and for a first time, second time wear, I think she did really well with them. They go on very easy, they're lightweight, and again, they just make your eyes pop a little bit more. They make you look a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more sexy. I really like them because they define my eyes really nicely, considering I have absolutely no lashes to speak of. Now, because me and Lauren have smaller eye shapes, I did want to define our lower lash line, but at the same time I didn't want to close off our eyes any more than they already were. So I took Vintage and I used a very small outer V brush, and I just brought Vintage along the bottom lash line, being careful not to take it all the way into the inner eye because I didn't want to close our eye off. If you concentrate most of your color towards the outside corners of your eyes, it'll kind of help you get that dramatic look, more defined look, but not a closed off, smaller eye look. Last but not least, I wanted to highlight the inside corners of Lauren's eyes. They just looked really, really good. I don't think eyes like mine necessarily look that great with the inner corner highlight, but Lauren's just looked amazing with them. It kind of just added a nice little sparkle to her eyes. So I used Steeless Kitten once again with a small brush, and I just highlighted the inner eyes to kind of look a little bit just more sparkly. Again, not really sure how I feel about it on my own monolided eyes quite yet. I've been trying to get it to work for me for a while now, but I definitely think this looks way better on eyes more like Lauren's, or, you know, I think more, I don't know, just not my eyes necessarily. So there you have it. There is our completed looks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, the look is completely different on my face than Lauren's because we both have different shapes, different tones of skin. I didn't want to adjust the look for my face because I wanted to show you guys exactly the same technique and colors on two different, you know, types of faces. So I know this look isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I think makeup should enhance your natural beauty. I don't think it should necessarily change the way you look. So I wanted to just highlight Lauren's already beautiful features, and I think that this look did a great job of that without overdoing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, of course, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I will talk to you guys soon. And thanks for watching as always. Bye guys.